Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Stinchfield. Here's a message for you. You send deadly drugs to the United States, drugs like fentanyl, you will be considered a terrorist, and you will, well, there's a good chance you will die. Take a look at the latest video of these strikes on drug boats. This one apparently is the latest strike. We're told that boat is operated by Ejército de Liberación Nacional, which is a designated terror group. Now, here's the other strike that's getting a lot of publicity. This one apparently is a submarine, a Colombian-based submarine. That strike killed 2 of the 4 people on board. The other 2, Marco Rubio decided to send back to Colombia and Ecuador, respectively. This is President Trump on these strikes.
The Colombian president says that the U.S. killed a innocent Colombian fisherman in one of the strikes.
They said that when we shot down a submarine, that they were just fishing. This was a submarine. This was a submarine that was meant, by the way, this was a submarine that was meant for one reason and made for one reason, to carry massive amounts of drugs.
Do you hear the deceitful media? You killed a fisherman. A fisherman in a submarine, as President Trump says. You don't fish from a submarine. What you can do is try to hide your sneaking of drugs into the United States. Now, the president isn't just taking lives of terrorists. What I believe is President Trump is saving the lives of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Americans, because Venezuela is starting to get the message, not completely. Colombia, though, has yet to get the message. Here's President Trump again.
They don't have a fight against drugs. They make drugs. They refine drugs. They make cocaine. They have cocaine factories. They have no fight against drugs. And I'm stopping all payments to Colombia because they don't have anything to do with their fight against drugs. No, Colombia is out of control. And now they have the worst president they've ever had. He's a lunatic who's got a lot of problems, mental problems.
He's got mental problems. Look, you have got to have mental problems if you are going to cross President Trump and send anything in the United States that's ultimately going to kill American citizens. Now, it's not just the drug traffickers that are going to be hit by President Trump if they're trying to operate one of those vessels headed towards the United States. Trump is hitting back hard against Colombia with tariffs now. He is proposing a huge increase in tariffs, which would cause a lot of damage to the Colombian economy. And they better think pretty closely about all of this. But again, the media doesn't want to focus on what Colombia is doing. They only want to focus on what President Trump is doing instead of all of these poisonings, these murderous poisonings here in the United States.
It's important for the American people to recognize these are narco-terrorists who are trying to bring poison into our country and kill our citizens. What happens to them, I don't really care so long as they're not bringing poison into our country.